Maybe. Because I haven't played with Soul God yet. So maybe we do Soul God. She doesn't matter. And then we depart for another run again. Okay. Spell weakness we're not going to use. We are trying to build power. This is not going to work instead of spells. I still don't think spell deck early game is possible on Covenant 10. But if you know a way, please tell me. Demon Fiend would be useful later. It's not going to be useful now. She's going to be useful now. I like that. And the Sin can help us with certain troubles. Let's go with this. So who are we going against? Set of Savage form will weaken the defense of units, enrage his own. That's okay. Okay, days 1 we saw was very good. So I'm going to grab that again. I like that little armor thingy, majig. That works pretty well. Advanced by 10 armor, sacrifice that we're not going to use. I'm still going to take branded right. That has so much value so far. Sweep. So I think sweep is just more valuable than this rage, because that rage is never built quickly enough. So do I take 2 Demon Fiends? Because in the previous run I didn't have anyone to tank. Demon Fiends are our way to tank. Just need mana. I think this is the way to go. We're not going to be able to access them early on. Units, cards without... Okay, unless we take this. After the deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That is another way. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to summon all of them, and then the Demon Fiends are going to get summoned by deployment phase. Actually, that is going to be the way to go. So what do we have here? Soul God, the Martyr. Stasis. Incant. Gain 1 shot. Add 4 shot stacks. Remove stasis. So stasis just makes so that it can't attack or get attacked. If you go at this route, as far as I know, at least from the challenge that I saw, where I got him, we get a very powerful unit from the get-go. If we take this side, action, what's deal 4 damage per shot to the front enemy unit. That sounds not like something we're gonna use. So we're gonna go with the Stasis Soul Guard and see how that goes. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, I'll take that. Still much better than dealing with Ember issues. So we're gonna keep them where they are. Should be able to keep us safe. Get rid of the stasis in a couple of turns. We might pivot to Frostbite. That is also a potential. We'll see. But Frostbite just on its own on sweep is pretty good. It will always hit the boss at the back. Okay, so they do summon in the back. I was kind of hoping they summon the front. Yeah, it doesn't say where it's going to summon. Okay, we can daze them. But first, let's brand right her. And then daze them. That's actually nice to be able to get rid of certain cards. It seems like a weakness of the card, but it's actually quite positive if you use it at the right time. Actually, it's most of the time it's positive. And we get the other one here as well. You know what? I think let's do this. I'm not going to use that. Not going to use that. We've got 2 shots on him. Can't make her stronger or give her more defense, but we can do this. Look at that. Just keep on building in days. If we can double up that days, that's just going to be super fantastic. I almost feel like the deck as is should not be edited, except if I want to take Hidden Passage out. Because being able to daze stuff every turn is very nice. Look at that little goblin with his shields in the back. We'll get rid of these. Rooibos tea and ginger just soothes the soul. And I made sure that I can do two runs without having to run out of my tea. Okay, conduit we're not gonna use. Apply frostbite, that's only to 1 unit. I'm not gonna take this. We're not pivoting yet. I did like rage in the previous one, especially on the units that could attack twice, and we can use it on called Kalia here. But I also want multi-strike on her. That is an expensive spell, but it is a good one. And we're not getting calcified ember. No, I know. I was wondering why I only got calcified ember now and then sometimes I did not. Now I know why that was the case. So, Merchants of Magic. I think we just go and strengthen our units. I had him last time, but he wasn't that good. I think if you build a armor deck around it, it will be fantastic. And we've got our first multi-strike on Caucadia, so I'm gonna grab that. That sounds stupid. I'm gonna leave that. Let's continue. Not worth rerolling. The start of battle, enemies appear on all floors. That is fantastic because we've got these. And how much life do they have? Does it said somewhere. I think we just build them at the top. Put her here. It's so weird that the demon fiends are at the back. If I can find a way to push them to the front, spell to push them to the front, that is going to be what I am going to be doing. Okay, no. I just rethought. Just rethought the sanity on that move. Put her here. Defender. We're not gonna play her. We're gonna play Martyr here. Because I'm hoping she gets summoned behind someone in a more defensible position. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. That worked out. They're all sorted, except they're gonna take her down. We can do the daze, which is gonna keep her alive, and I think give her armor. Unless we want to start building shards here. No. I think. Oh, but I don't want to sacrifice that. Let's keep her alive. And make sure she gets no damage. Or ascend. No, let's make sure she takes no damage. Defend our cold Kalias with your life. Okay. That's so nice. All of that sweep. Oh, you just hasted him to the top. Oh no, now you're all gonna die. So, what do we have here? I think this here. Let's see what we get. Actually, play this here. So we can get the stasis off. Strength, we defend and daze everyone again, or we take someone up, get shard and daze everyone. I think let's rather do this. Can't move it. Oh, they actually have flees from battle, if not rooted or dazed. How come? I just want to see what happened there. Why could we not move it up? It gives no reason. It just says can't move. I did not know they cannot be moved. That's completely new to me. Okay, let's do this. get rid of that, and then go and daze everyone and save our little ladies up there. Any trouble of dealing with them? Okay. Then we've got him up and ready to fight. We've got 260. Well, yeah, 260s on the same floor. It's not bad. And we can just daze everyone again. I'm liking this. I'm liking not having a lot of cards in my deck. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do that. But then we kind of need to make sure that the other card is cheaper. Because I'm never gonna play it otherwise. This is too expensive at the moment. The Ritual of Battle. I'm thinking getting rid of that. Or we rage one of these. I think we need to get rid of that. So the thinking here is, because it has spikes, it is going to be the worst nightmare for our multi-strike low attack units, yeah. They are going to at least sort with them, and we can daze them for a little bit more damage. Just smash. Gulk smash. Let's see. Okay, he's already dealing with him, so I don't have to worry about that. But we can just daze it for the fun of it. Okay, what do we have here? Permafrost, consume, apply. I just love mute. Mute is gonna be possibly one of the reasons why we actually finished this run. Okay, apply rage to friendly enemies. That's probably gonna be very helpful. Especially because it's cheap and we can use that on easily 3 units. Is that good enough? It is good enough. It is good enough. But I think I'm gonna skip it anyway. I'm gonna skip it just because I want to keep my deck very thin and lean. Merchant of Arms, Stygian, or Merchant of Steel. The Merchant of Steel. What do we get here? Nothing that we want right now. Dualism on her for double frostbites. That is 24 frostbites. But then I also want something quick on her. Quick and multi-strike maybe. Reroll is not gonna work. Incons and armor is not gonna be worth it. Let's skip for now. Oh, doggo, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna get Bone Dog. Bone Dog this early is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna keep us alive. Especially if we can like somehow summon 2 Bone Dogs maybe. Alcyon gains rage 2 on Siphon, that's fine. What can I do about that? Well, rage 4. Cannot take it. But what's the point of that? At the author point, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. I kind of want to put her down here now. Still feel she's gonna die too quickly. I think they're gonna die wherever I put them. So let's rather put them in an advantageous spot. Actually, this might be able to keep them alive. We can drop you, yeah. I'm thinking dropping her, yeah. Behind. Oh, look where Bone Dog is. Okay. We're gonna do our best to keep you alive. That is not where I thought you were gonna get summoned, though. We will do our best. And get rid of this. Same for this. Armor up. And daze him. I think I only need one more spell here. Okay, this... yes. I freaking love that card. I just love the card. Being able to mute everyone for 5 and then eventually even being able to do that frequently is super useful. We just have to get the consume off of it. She's got quick strike. We can do Brand of Rights on her again. But then we can't rage here. But if I rage, I can't daze. So let's just do this. She's gonna be taken out. We're putting a decent amount of frost on there. It's not like the biggest thing, but it is making a difference. Let's do this, get him unlocked. One more. We can't put more armor on her. We can put more armor on her. What is the way to go? I think the way to go is rage. Or brand right days again. Brand right days it is. I'm just wondering if we're gonna be able to keep them alive at the end. Okay, this, now he's in the battle. Brand right dazed again? And it's getting rid of the annoying blight cards, which is helping a lot. Let's see what we have here. I don't want to get rid of. It's one more wave and then he's here, so maybe just do rage. I think rage on Corcalia would be useful. Why did he take damage at all? Didn't I don't actually check what was going on there. Just put rage on her. Yes, we do get it. And yes, Bone Dog is alive. Fantastic. Okay, cool. We've got our first Titan shards. Actually, both of these. So we've got the ability to discard and draw, but we have a pretty thin deck at the moment. That's fine. We've got this. I might actually just go try and figure out how we can get more mana in our deck. This might be the way. Otherwise, I might want to put them behind Soul God, because he is going to be defending them the best. The Demon Fiends are just going to end up in the back the whole time. I think we need to do this. We don't have any defense for them at the moment. Spells. I think spells is the way to go. I didn't like that last time. You can put Fragile on one of Corcalia's in the back. Unless there's someone with Sweep. But we've got someone who can Sweep and also attack first, so that should be fine. I think we take Glass Cannon. I wish I can get rid of... I wish I can get rid of the consume on... What was that? Is it on this? No, on the unnamed tome, actually. Otherwise, we can do double stack. Double stack on this is going to be great. Spell chain. Spell chain on this will not work, I think. I think it's going to come back into the hand and then get discarded. I'm not sure which is going to happen first. So I don't want to test my luck. I'm wondering if we want to get rid of the Ascends. I think I'm gonna take the cheaper... Oh, but then I can't take Consume off. I think I'm gonna take the cheaper Rage. Yeah. We're not gonna Spell Chain. I don't think that's gonna work. I really wish that does work. I need to test that. Is it going to come back and discard itself, or is it going to discard everything and then come back? I have no clue, so I'm not going to try that right now. It's too important that we don't gimp that. Okay. Spell chain on this, I think, is the way to go. Because mute is fantastic. And we don't really get anything here that we need. Unless we want to do permafrost. Permafrost on this? No. Can't see anything that I want to put permafrost on. We can make this cheap. But then we can't get the consume off. Same for this. There might be one reason to do it on this, is just to thin out the deck, plus we're gonna get this frequently enough, and that means we can at least use that once. Alternatively, we can keep on getting 2 life the whole time, every time we play this. Let's say over the run we get to play it 10 times. That is 20 life. Is 20 life worth 105? I think so. I think this... I think I'm overthinking it. Let's skip it for now. Oh, I've pulled out the finest for you, Hellhorned. You have. But I'm too indecisive. Okay, so this is gonna be our tank. We're just gonna have to get rid of those shards. It's gonna take a while. Bennett and Prestone is spawned on each floor. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for us because Bone Dog is gonna kill itself. We want to keep Bone Dog alive. So I want to put it in front, and we've got the space. It's just going to take a while to get those shards removed. Let's hope for the best. I like their little laughs. It's pretty good. Wherever I'm going to put this is just going to die. But I also don't want to summon it on a random place. This is much better. Still alive. Good. Put glass cannon here. That's what I'm thinking. Do this, get rid of this. Do this, get rid of this. We're not... No, that's not what I meant to do. Why did it get played? I think I just messed up something there. It's fine. Get rid of that. Play this. Choose a card to discard. Yeah, I think I just played it. That was weird. We're not gonna play, and it's Permafrost, which is nice. I'm thinking to put this on her already. But maybe we should just wait. Just fragile means it's got no life. Why does it show that she still has 15 life? I'm quite sure that's what fragile does. If the unit loses health, it dies. Oh, it's just any life. It loses, it dies. Okay, cool. But if we can put armor on it, I think we can still keep it safe. I'm gonna wait on this. Okay, she's still alive. This needs still 8 stacks. I can take one of these up. Make sure that she gets less damage. Oh, she's gonna take that out, so I can take this up. But they're not gonna be able to take that out. We can Frenzied Swarm. And we can Ritual of Battle. Let's do that. That's the way to go. Hey, and the dogger can go and catch the collector. I like that. Okay. How far are we? We're at 5 now. They're going to be taken out. He's going to be a problem. Do I want to move it up? I don't want to move it up. She just has to take damage for one more round. I think that is what's going to happen, yeah. But I do kind of want to play another spell. So I'm thinking let's move this one up instead. Because he can still be taken care of up here. And then we just need 3 more spells. And then his stasis is off. Is this the time to play it? Maybe. Discard a card. We don't need 2. He's at that. So if I do branding right, it's just gonna kill her. Can't cast it on him at the moment. I kind of want to play 2 spells. I don't want to play this yet. And I can't play that. And I can't play this and then that, because it's just going to discard everything, and that's just going to use all of the mana. So that's just going to kill her. We're going to put the armor here. And then we're going to daze everyone, and then he's going to come out, and then we've got a pretty good defender out there. It works. It works. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we have here. Get rid of this. Chunk her up. This is never gonna get played at the moment. It seems to be the case. At least until I can get the consume off. We are going to get the kill, but it seems super close actually. Actually, this first. I just want to see how many we can save here for the fun of it. We can do offer token. I think this actually. We can ascend this. We can save 2 of them. I think that's good enough. I'm so far happy, but I think we will only know at about ring 6 how good we're gonna do, or how terrible we're going to do. Calcified Seal. We're not gonna incant that often. Another dazed one. I think that's gonna be a waste. 6 rage and 10 armor for 2. I can keep our guys alive in the front, but this kind of takes its place in anyway, so we don't really need that. Plus it had a calcified Imber on it. Okay, so what do we have here? Option to duplicate something. Option to fix our spells. Do we want to vortex something?
So the only thing I haven't been using is Ascend. It doesn't mean we won't need it, but we haven't been needing it so far. Clean that out, get equipment, upgrade a spell. Which spells do I want to upgrade? I want to get Consume off of this. I think Consume off of this, if we can do this twice or even... We're not getting more cash here now. But there is a Celestial Alcove though. I think we go this side. Also looking for rooms, not spell cost, but spell cost could be good. Also, I'm thinking if we get the right thing in the alcove with spell cost to make it just pop out for free, that's going to be fantastic. It's not in the alcove, it is a artifact now I think of it, but that's fine. I can put quick on Corcalia, that's I think is the way to go. And we can even give a quick glass cannon. I think that is even better. Confirm merge. We do not have the mana to use it as a deployable. If I could deploy something, it would be this. So if you put deployable upgrade on something, that artifact that pulls something out of your deck and makes it cost 0 does not work on it anymore, which sucks. I think we're going to leave this. Let's check first the Celestial Alcove, and then maybe we duplicate something. Maybe we duplicate the Corcalia. I don't think I've seen this. No, I've seen this. Okay. Get a rare Banish card, rare Luna, rare Underlegion. What would you guys recommend here for this? Banished? It gives us flat damage potentially. Luna, I don't think is going to work for this. And Underlegion has the ability to potentially also buff our units, and actually maybe even better. So what would you guys think? What do you guys think is the best option here? I'm leaning for Underlegion, but Banish could be good. I can't think of a Luna card right now that is going to be of use for us. If it was like a spell deck, what Luna cards could there be? Okay. So I think let's go Underlegion then. What do we have here? Celebrate, gain a permanent copy of the unit. Cannot be equipped to a champion or cardless unit. Mitosis Cap is very interesting. I have zero clue what I would put it on except for Corcalia, but we already have something for her. And just having a bunch of her doesn't sound like it's going to be very useful. Enemy units propagate 4, add copy of this card to your discard pile. Huh. No. By decay equal to 5 times sap. So propagate 4, add a copy of this card to... I love this, I haven't actually played with that yet. Problem is we... Wait. We can propagate 4 on Frostbite. On all the enemies, including... And that's all enemy units. It's weird that it copies itself and adds itself to the squad pile. I think that can work. Because we've got Frostbite. I was hoping for propagate on our own units so we can propagate the rage and the armor. That would have been ideal, but... we take what we get, and that's the part of the game that I actually love the most. So, what are we gonna do? Thinking to just copy her again. 2 of her at the bottom. No, but I want her for the quick. We can put her 1 floor up. That doesn't make sense to copy now. I don't think we need that. We've got at least 10 mute out of that. My feeling is another Corcadia. Let's duplicate her. She is, at the moment, the pillar in our deck that is going to keep us alive. I think we can deal with reanimates. I think we can. I'm... Except Titan Skin with... Titan Skin with reanimate might be a problem. I think we can defeat him. Triggers when being hit, he loses his Titan Skin, triggers after combat. We just have to defeat him at the bottom floor. Problem is, more stuff is going to get through because I've got reanimate. Do I have enough stuff on the bottom floor to get rid of the extra? We've got 2 Corcadios. I think we can deal with this. I do think we can do it. I do think we can do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to place her. You know what? I see, we can actually put both of them down here. No, we can't. Because he takes up more space. And we need him there. Okay, let's do this and that. That's kind of what I had in mind originally. Do I want to increase Heaven's Light even once more? You know what I just thought? Why don't we just ascend everyone to this floor? We can just ascend everyone. And I was going to get rid of this god. We can slowly but surely ascend them to this floor. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, I think that can work. And if they get ascended, they are moved to the back. I think, yeah, if they drop down, they move to the front. We might even push him down. Oh, but we don't have something to push anyone down. I'm just getting so excited here because I'm seeing things unfold in front of me that could potentially give us precisely what we need. Yeah, that's one incant. We are dealing with them. Okay, fantastic. I was worried for absolutely no reason. Spell cost. Finally, I can actually play that card. We've got this. If we daze... Yeah, we're gonna daze. I just want more dazes. Oh, we can daze? Oh, but we can't daze and then propagate because it's gonna get thrown out of our hand. Ah, that sucks. Unless we can somewhat double daze, get to the next turn and then play Contagious. That could work. That could work. Okay, do we start ascending them? I think so. We're not gonna play this right now. We can play this and ascend everyone. So I'm thinking on her because she needs the armor, but I'm also thinking on her because she is the damage. Let's put it on her. This is this the worst time to do it or the best time to do it? She's gonna be able to take both of them out. Because she is here. So I can start taking everyone else up. I think that is the play. Except, when does this happen? Enchants, oh, when it gets onto the floor, so that already happened. Let us ascend her so long. And that is, she does go to the back. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can eventually get all of them up, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and now we've got cheaper spells here. It's gonna make Soul God Martyr get out of his stasis field a lot quicker. We're still gonna be able to deal with all of this. We are ascending you next. We are giving you all the rage. All the rage so you can destroy the machine, just not the one we are in. That is all I am hoping for. We can't do that on her, she's gonna die. Put that on her. Keep on dazing them. One more and then he's out of his stasis fields. Meaning we can take her up safely. But she's gonna be in the back anyway, so she'll be safe. And there he's out. And we have that. If... okay, no, he's there, so we can take him up. Don't even know what I'm worried about. That's gonna die. Is he not gonna take any damage? But she doesn't... oh, she's got quick because of the merged item. That's what's going on. Yeah, I was a bit confused there for a second. Oh yeah. And I'm not gonna use that. Oh, they're gonna in any way deal with that even without the extra help. Okay, let's just get rid of this. And just mute him for the fun of it. Okay. Don't even have help. Okay. She is a lot stronger than I thought she was going to be, and I think it might be that frostbite that just adds that extra significant amount of damage, which is doing a very good thing for us. I don't think I need anything here. Now that I know the calcified embers are just above 1 card. I don't know, I did not notice that before. This is how we advance those big guys at the front. That I'm taking. Because they are cowering in the back, and that doesn't make any sense. They are big hulky boys. I think we need to go this side, because there's a specific trinket that I'm looking for, a specific artifact. My thinking is, take the void ornament. My thinking might be very bad. But my thinking is, put it on someone who is far in the back. The other Caucalia on the 2nd floor. I think my thinking is correct. Let's hope so. More spells at the end of turn. Apply frozen to a random card in your hand. No. And so this can be very good. Rage doesn't decay can also be very good. Can I get both? I can indeed... can I indeed get both? Yes, I can indeed get both. That is what we're gonna do. So we might be able to conserve enough mana so we can use this and get a big rage bonus on our lovely lady. Make her enraged and destructive. Okay. I have to deal with this. And damage shield 1 and spell shield. Okay, I don't care about the spell shield. Damage shield should be fine if we deal with it at the bottom level. Okay, so he beat me in the previous run. If we can get past this, I'll be pretty happy. Okay. Put you here. I don't know if we're gonna get that other card, so I'm gonna put you here. Do the same setup. Okay, cool. The dog is at the top by itself. Kind of want to keep it alive still though. But this does mean we've got all the big bads at the bottom floor, which is also good. Rid of this. He's gonna damage shield himself. So I think let's do this right now. We will mute the crap out of him from the beginning. Okay. This is not going to go on to anyone yet, because I need to be careful not to purge something very important to me. Not enough damage yet, but that is an incant. Let's take this up. Do I take that up or this? I think this. That's another incant. That's kind of the reason why I want to do it, to get the stasis off a bit sooner. No, no, not the bone dog. We can give him 10 armor, but it's not gonna keep him alive. Okay, so I did see spell to make a major difference last time. But if I put this on her, everyone else is gonna survive. I think I need to put this on her. I'll wait. Spell Sanctum, I'll wait for you. And then I think we can advance him. Yeah. No, Bone Doggo, you died. I'm sorry. Couldn't do nothing there. And we can actually, do you know why this is even more insanely good? Contagious can propagate mute. I might have said it earlier, but I just got excited realizing it right now. It's not just gonna duplicate days, which we're not gonna be able to do now. But it is gonna be able to duplicate a lot of other stuff. So... do I drop Contagion now? Oh, wait. Do I drop it now? Wait. I think we wait, and then maybe I can start getting Ember bolts. I mean, maybe we wait on the spiked Hellhorned. Spike of the Hellhorned, and then play Contagion now. And then I'll take that 1 extra damage. It puts us at a nice round 80. I'm thinking of dazing because that's going to keep her alive. Yeah, I was going to save some mana, but I think that's the way to go. And that actually saves us a bit of damage as well from the fire. Okay. Why are you taking so long to get out of your shell? Oh, it's because we don't have the spell shield thing. We don't want to take anyone up right now. We're not going to be able to afford 2 of those. I think Hidden Passage on this one. Or on that. Because it's going to be destroyed by the Demon Fiend. It means less damage on him, but that is okay. I just want more spells here. And then we don't have to daze. Why don't we have to daze? She's not taking any damage. And he's not able to defend. Oh, because she has the quick... I keep forgetting this. We've got the quick... fragile cannon back in the back. Okay. Give him more armor. Instead of dazed, yeah. And then just 2 more spells. And we've got him out of his cocoon. I want a way to get more mana though. So I think the next thing I'm going to take is a mana crystal. I can do this and then I can play that, and I can play that. Oh, so sad. Can't get to play that very often. Yeah, I think that is the way to go. We do this, we play this, then that. It's a little bit extra damage, but I think let's do that. And we get him out of his little shell. Do this, get rid of this. Oh, it does make copies of itself. That's another thing that makes this so amazing, because we can just infinite mute it. Okay, that's one of my favorite card combinations now. Just those 2. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly take pictures of these cards so that I can put them down underneath on my Twitch, because my Twitch is where I'm keeping my cool cards. This was actually quite useful. Wait. Sorry, you might not be able to see this, but I am just screenshotting specific cards here. Just for memories, you know? Just for memories. This combo is so fantastic. Okay. Good memories. Okay, so what do we have here? We can drop him to the front, or we can start taking them up. I don't think we are going to need to take them up. She is probably going to destroy them while he's going to take all of the damage. This and a little bit more armor. And I think that's all I need to do, yeah. We can... Yeah, we can't ascend anything now. All of that frostbite. Okay, he's got one more to go, but look how much damage he is taking in one single turn. That is fantastic. I'm liking that a lot. I wish I could play both, but I can't. What about we put this on the Demon Fiend? Because I'm scared to put it... It's not going to do anything there. It's definitely going to... She's going to die. Put that there. And then just daze everyone. Just keep on dazing them. This is my favorite Biohearts. Just clean, efficient decks. And there he's dead. Just also get rid of this. And then daze everyone for the fun of it. Okay, I got my revenge. Now to the next floor. Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. And we've got our next essence. Oh, is that our first essence? Is that our first essence? No, that should be our second essence, because we were fighting against that other creature. We can take this, transfer all frostbite and floor to you, and then double the amount of frostbite. We only need to do that once. I think that is going to be the way to go for the last two bosses. And I do also think this isn't consumed. So what I would do is take it from the one... what do you call it again? The one Titan. Move it to the one Titan, and then when it's on 0 life, we move it to... Or on 1 life, I can't remember. Then move it back to the first Titan. I said more mana. I said more mana, so I'm going to keep doing that. More Ember. I want to strengthen my units. I want to strengthen her, but what we can... But I also want to fix the spells up. Maybe fix this up, maybe fix this up. Maybe that... Yeah, I think there's enough spells that I definitely want to upgrade. So let's check what we have here. Holdover. Holdover. I don't think Holdover and Holdfrost will work insanely well, but this is actually the card I want to put it on. Offering token. This is basically, if I understand it correctly, it's gonna give us 1 draw, extra draw. As soon as we have it in our hand, it's gonna give us 1 extra draw for the remaining. Unless I don't understand holdover correctly. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile next. It's not gonna give us extra 1 draw, but it's gonna help us to discard annoying cards. I still like this. This is still one of my favorites to do. If I have to make something cheaper, it's gonna be this. I can't reroll because I don't have enough money. Do I still want to make something cheaper? I do think that is the case. Let's make this cheaper. And I can use it almost every turn. And on the floor where we've got it also cheaper, I can use it every turn. Or I put this on this. Actually, let's put it on the Holdfrost effigy. So many options. So many options. No, I don't know if I should do that, copy that. But I think we copy this. So, seeing that I have 2 Colcalias with double strike, I think that is just the way to go. I think that is just the way to go. Yeah, let's continue. I forgot something. No, I forgot this. 15 shard stacks. Revenge, apply frostbite per shard to enemy units. I think actually this is the way to go. Because getting 15 shards off by the time I need to protect my Colcalias might be a challenge. And this is gonna get us more frostbite so we can use our whole frost. Where is it? Our whole frost effigy. I'm liking this. 2 reanimate to the front non-boss enemies each wave. Not so much gold. Is this going to be the end of our run, or is this going to make us able to actually beat the last 2? I'm going to greed, and I'm hoping I'm not going to regret it. Because I do think we have the potential to actually deal with this. Okay, so I'm going to put you here. Okay, I'm gonna try something else here. Maybe I'm mad, but I'm hoping I get... There's certain cards that can keep them alive long enough that they can just deal with everything. Because that's just plain a lot more damage. Okay, and then we can put her here. And I'll just keep her alive. What do we have? We have precisely what I was looking for. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna keep her... It is going because we have... It's gonna keep her alive because we have got the days. And we have got a crap ton of money that just came in. Money, I mean Ember. So why that excites me is because we can do this. And now we've got a very strong start. Now we just have to keep them alive. I'm not going to use this yet. Get rid of this. I do think we should still daze. Yeah. Just to build more shards. I'm actually having a lot of fun this run. This was a good run. I'm not going to say it. Every time I say it, I die. And I regret saying it, so I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. You know what I want to say, though. We need to keep her alive. That's just too much damage. I can't freeze it. I can't give her armor. And I can't put the dog in the front. I can move it up a floor and make it someone else's problem. It's definitely going to be someone else's problem. It's 9 o'clock already. Sorry, I have to give my dog his medication. He's got epilepsy, so I'll be back in... Give me a minute. I won't even be a minute. Okay, and I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Just had to get his meds and pop it into some biltong so that he can enjoy it without me having to stuff it down his throat, because he does not enjoy that. Okay, so let's just send him, make him someone else's problem, keep Colcalia alive, and then I can't give anyone
can kill the dog, but I don't want to kill the dog. I can ascend the dog. That's a way to go. We can do this twice, get him out of his shell earlier, but that would be a waste. We can do this now, or we can just keep our Ember for next turn, which I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, she is still gonna suffer. Unless, let's see, is the Rage gonna be enough? Rage is not gonna be enough. Giving her armor might be enough. That is gonna work, but it's gonna be a pain. Because she's gonna be in the front. It's gonna take... she's gonna be on 1 armor. And then... let's do this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm being sillier. The reason why is because I'm not gonna get Soul Guard back to the front. And I need to get him out of his cocoon here. So let's see if we can get him out of his cocoon. This. Still think I'm going to do that. We do have days now. I want to say I didn't cheat, but now that I know that days came up, that is going to be able to keep her alive 1 more turn. We can't play this. Actually, we're not going to play that, now that I think of it, but that's okay. I'm not going to redo it. So 1 more. I can't play this on anyone except if I play it on them. Let's just daze them and keep the mana for... I'm just gonna keep saying mana, but it's actually Ember. How is he looking on the top floor? That is so painful. That literally hurt me right now. Okay, he's sorted out at least. Okay, so I'm thinking Spell Sanctum. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then we've got 1 spell which I'm going to plonk on her. That's going to give her armor, keep her alive, and kill everything. We're not going to be able to put Void Armament on anything right now. We've got 3 waves still. I do feel we're going to be able to strengthen them enough. I don't think we need Hidden Passage right now. Let's build up the armor maybe. Definitely build up the range. Build up all the range. What? Wait, what was that? Why do they take damage now? When this unit is killed, triggers after combat. What happened there? They get frostbite. Oh, they're taking frostbite because his revenge is triggering. Ah, that's amazing. I forgot that's a way to get revenge going off. I was thinking of it previous run. This is going fantastic. This is going amazing. I'm enjoying this a lot. Okay. Advanced armor. Yeah, why not? We're not going to need both of these. I'm not going to be using that for now for anything. That's more for the big bosses that stay on the same floor. And then let's just daze them for the fun of it. Ooh. Okay, let's see. We do have it. Fantastic. So we're not going to see Hoarfrost happen here, but Hoarfrost is going to become important for the Titans. I'll see you later. So let's get rid of this. Okay, I forgot about the spikes. Actually, if we didn't put armor on her, we wouldn't have been able to do this. As you can see, she's minus 27. She's got 36 armor. I forgot that she brings all the spikes to the arch. Damn right. She's gonna kill us if we didn't do that. Okay. Almost also forgot about her incants. We got this. Okay. And we've got our 400 gold, so greeting wasn't a bad idea. Just saying. Okay. We can apply more frostbites. And it's going to consume. And it's going to be cheap, but we are going to have to deal with the calcified ember. Is that even necessary? I think that's also just a quick way to get one of the shards on him. Okay. I think I just made my sound softer for a second. That was weird. Double the amount of armor on a unit? Are we going to deal with more spikes? Are we putting a lot of armor on units? We're not putting a lot of armor on units. So I'm gonna skip that for now. I think more magic. Not more equipment, but that is more health. We're not gonna purge. I think this is the way to go. Plus there is another Imperial Well there. Which name I didn't know until I just looked at it. Okay, so holdover. On the other offering token, maybe. Or we do holdover on the Hoarfrost now. I think it is time. I think it is time. We put holdover on it and then get rid of consume. That doesn't need to get rid. I want to put it on this. We don't need it on that. We're gonna put consume on something. This we kind of only need once. That's how I felt so far. I only really needed it once. So I think I might just put consume on it. Yes. And it's pretty cheap. Let's first go look at the trinkets. We're gonna use it. Apply mute 1 when an enemy unit enters the train. Yes, please. I think it's worth a reroll. At start of turn, fully healed champions. Or versatile ember staff. A blight, a unit, a spell. Yeah, it's not gonna... And equipment. It's not going to happen that frequently, but we are keeping our mana, so that might actually be pretty good. But I think this is what I was looking for. So on deployment phase, draw equipment card and make it 0. Okay, have a good night, Origami Kitsune, and thank you. I will have a good sleep myself. I need to say, yo, keep a daikant. Okay, so my thinking is... Plus, I'm thinking we need to get rid of the purge. We have to purge that. So, what was my thinking? My thinking was get this. And then maybe we just purge. Purge the blight. Sorry for that. That's just as annoying for me hearing all of that sounds. All of those sounds. But this can pay for the blight. But we might only see it happen like twice. So it might not really pay for the blights. So champion, room, and equipment. But I don't think the equipment is going to come into the... Yeah, I'm not going to take that. Let's just purge this. Oh, and then we can still take this. We can still take this. Okay, I will take all the help I can get. What are we duplicating? That's going to be too expensive. I'm thinking offering token. Just so we can move through our deck quicker. I don't think we need another Colcalia, but I might be wrong. Because she is going to put on a bunch of frostbite. Actually, I think let's take another Colcalia. She's been doing fantastically, so it's worth taking her. Okay, Seraph enchants enemy units with Rage 3, units enter with melee weakness 1, which is going to be a challenge. It is going to be a major challenge for us. I'm thinking of putting our units up higher. It depends on how much life their units have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're one short for what I need. Oh no, this is what came to the front. That's not what I need. I was hoping we get the... Oh, I read this wrong. This is the equipment, not the... I was thinking this was the one for the... What do you call it? For the room. Mistakes were made, but we can still come back from this. I am feeling a lot more dodgy putting another Coccalia here. But actually melee weakness doesn't matter because we've been dealing with this whole time, so... Let's see how that goes. Void armament on her would be a waste. Put this here, put this here. Void armament on her would be a major waste, but we can put both of them out. That's a stronger... Oh, this is the quick version, yeah. Okay. Okay, that is pretty good. This is not good at all, but this is perfect. But, oh no, I forgot about the sweep. We don't have to worry about the sweep because we have days. And they are gonna have quick, hopefully soon. Let's do this. Oh. No, this. Okay, let's just hope for the right cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. I forgot about the sweep. We can deal with the sweep for now. But it is a big challenge. It is a major challenge. It's going to take care of her. Which is not fantastic. Why are we doing so little damage to the ones in the back when we've got sweep? Is it oh, it's because they're dying first, because they're getting sweeped first. We can keep them alive like this. And then we can keep one of them a bit more alive with this. I think that's the way to go. She is not going to make it. Okay. This is where I wish I was melting and I could bring my units back. This is not going to happen. Okay, I think we need to play this. They're not gonna die. We've got this. We have this. He is still stuck there. I'm still more worried about the sweep though. They are taken care of. Is that gonna kill us? 85. That is going to cause us a lot of problems. Okay, I'm going to restart this battle. I think we need to put everyone at the top. I know we were on a good roll, but I think we're going to have to bring everything to the table, yeah. Literally everything to the table. That we can. Otherwise we're not going to survive. Quick is not going to help. I think we're going to have to literally bring everything to the table, yeah. My thinking is to ascend everyone. Okay. I wish I can put the doggy in the front again. Okay, let's do this. We can put the dog in the front. I am so sorry, dog. Actually, we don't need to put the dog in the front. We need to ascend this. Then put it in the front. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then we're gonna give you this equipment. He's muted once, so let's start. Let's keep that mute up. I think that's the way to go. I am kind of scared here that we're not gonna make it, but I'm gonna try everything that I can. We need to keep them alive while we trying to get him out of his shell. I think this needs to be played now. That's what's gonna help him with his shell. We are gonna daze them. I think we need to armor at least one of them. I'm gonna give this. And then I'm thinking armoring it. Oh, we can't armor it also. Okay. They're living for now. I just need to get them to the top. I need them to do enough damage so that they can survive. Where am I going to put Spell Sanctum? Here? Potentially. Or here, where we're going to be doing the last fight. I'm going to ascend her. That's 9 damage, but that's another 30 damage. That's not going to survive. Let's check what we get. Oh, okay, cool. This is... I think this is still better. And then we don't have to worry about the purge. But we're not there yet. She's going to die, but I think we can keep her alive. By doing this. And then we ascend her. Okay, that is looking better. Still scared, but I am looking... This is definitely looking better. Now I just want to ascend him last. Okay, that is not enough frost yet. Okay, we have another dazed. We have another dazed. And he is out, and we can ascend him. Ascend him. Is this going to give us enough damage? Enough damage. She will survive because she'll have armor, and I think she'll be able to actually take him down. Yes! We got it. I think we finally have enough damage on the top floor to survive. Why did we take damage? Is it because of these guys? No? These guys. But at least they muted once, so we're not gonna continue taking damage. I really hate them so much. If there's nothing on the floor, you end up taking 5 damage. But at least we're muting them once. We do have a daze here. I'm gonna do this. But why are we not making it? At least we can daze them, but we're not doing, I think, enough damage to deal with all of them, and then this one. So if I can push him to the front... I think I did consume it already, didn't I? I did consume it, I think. I shouldn't have put consume on it. I didn't think of this. This scenario. That's okay. Let's see if we can make it still. Okay, so how much frost is on this thing? 245. It's not enough. Spell Sanctum. Offering token. We can put armor. Is armor gonna be enough? We can't give armor to her because she's just gonna die. That's all of our life. We can give her armor like that. But I don't think that's gonna be that's gonna be enough! And she's gonna literally be... What? No way. No freaking way. We're living on complete and utter luck here. I can't say anything else. We're living on complete and utter luck here. Okay, we can daze them again. If we can daze them, I'm thinking of ascending one of them. I'm thinking of ascending the one with the most life. Multi-strike attack each turn. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies. Let's ascend this one. He should still die. Yeah, he's still dying. And then we rage her. She's in the safest... No, rage her because she still has quick on her. And then give her armor. And then daze everyone. And then we're still alive somehow. This is the closest to death I've been every single turn. But still survived. Okay, he's now out and about. And coming to slaughter. So, Hoarfrost now, yeah. They're dealing with everything there. Fantastic. We don't have to worry about this because we have... Was that in the previous one? No, that wasn't the previous one. I'm smooshing everything together. Yeah. Okay, so... Hoarfrost. Yes. And we're going to get it next turn again and we're going to double it again. Then let's ascend this because it's going to do 5 damage to my fire. We don't need to daze them, so I'm going to daze these. We didn't take that extra 5 damage. Okay, cool. Or am I imagining things? Yeah, we didn't take the 5 damage from that because it was dazed. Okay, cool. They're going to survive. What we're going to do is throw this on him and then give him more frostbite. And then see what we get here, which is not something we can use. Not something we can use. Which is fine. I think we have it. But next is the Titans, and the Titans is going to be the hottest bot. I don't know, I'm like super excited for this one. And we have it. We have it right there. Let's just see what this does. Oh, she's sort of dead. But we can daze them, and then she's like, oh, and then we still keep everyone alive. Look at that. Okay. Now I'm just hoping it goes that well with the Titans. We're almost there. This is probably one of my best runs so far. And I haven't completed the Titans on Covenant 10 yet, so this might just be the run. The great abyss opens before you. You enter past its threshold into a vast expanse, a place beyond even heaven itself. Okay, please let this be the run. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the idea. My idea is we get frost on 2 of them, and then we keep juggling the frost between them. And then I'm not quite sure what are we going to do with the one at the top, but we should have enough mana with Hellflame to buff our pyre. I'm thinking we put them at the top again. Yeah. We definitely need to defend. We need 2 things defending from the front. We need 1 thing that can survive. I'm not sure what to do here. Do I put her here just to die? So... No, maybe we're lucky and we don't get both of the bosses here on the first turn. Hey, and we got this. This is what I was looking for. Or one of the things I was looking for. I don't know what to put here. We need to put him here. That might still spawn a boss here if we're lucky. I think if we want to spawn a boss on another floor, we need to diversify. So I'm going to put her here. I don't want to put her in yet. But I also don't want her on a random floor. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we've got them at the bottom floor, which is perfect. Then I think Spell Sanctum needs to go... This is such a hard choice. I think Spell Sanctum needs to go at the top. I'm gonna keep this time. I was about to put it on the Bone Dog. I think we still do this. Do we reserve it and take the damage? I think we've got enough life. I don't want to sap my units yet. It does 3 damage. We could potentially put sap on it. No, we don't have sap on it. I'm thinking of the previous run again. I can put dazed here. Actually, no, that's a waste. I'm gonna put this on it. It's not gonna do anything, but it is gonna get as an incant. I'm thinking to do dazed on this floor. I'm thinking too hard. I'm forgetting about stuff. Okay, let's try this again. Such a hard choice. This or there. I think it needs to be there. Whole Frost. It's not going to do anything, but it can't. But then we don't have dazed. Oh, wait. I wanted to daze here. But it didn't daze. It's immune to daze. Immune to rooted and entropy is immune to dazed. This one is immune to dazed. This one is not immune to dazed. Well, I think I know what I have to do then. Put this in the front. We are not going to get dazed. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to leave this for now. Let's rather just save the mana. The ember. Okay. I'm feeling anxious at the moment, but I do think this is possible. Still safe for now. We can... I think we can still daze this one. And he's still keeping away from the top floor, which is good. I do want to rage. Well, rage, the one that can still do a quick attack. I do not want to send that. I want to send this. We can maybe ascend the dog. Just so that I have something to ascend. I'm going to take this 1 damage to get more mana on the next turn. And I'm going to daze him so that we can get a shard. Oh wait, I'm not even going to take the damage because we're getting rid of stuff. And we can play this on the top floor and it's going to be free. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting so excited, but I am like getting super excited. Okay, that is going to help a bunch because I was wondering how we're going to deal with that. We don't have to worry about it. We've got a free floor to play it on. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. I will take the damage. I can do this. Level incant. He's gonna be out, which super sucks for us at the moment. Is it because of the corruption? I'm thinking of ascending one of their guys. I think this is the one. Yeah, that's going to leave it more or less the same. Also give us an incant. And then we do contagion on that 4 frostbite. Now we do contagion. It's also not going to do anything. Wait. Okay, this is weird. I didn't see this. So there's frostbite 4 here and frostbite 142 years. So it has debuffs on different floors. That is such a weird unit. I didn't notice that. Okay, so we're gonna use it here. And we're just gonna take that damage again. Yeah, take the damage. Am I gonna regret taking that damage? I don't think so. I think we've got enough life to get rid of her if we keep dropping the pylites. But at some point we're gonna have to take this. And I just don't know where the breaking point is. Oh wait, we don't have to. We don't have to. We can do this, get rid of it. Do this. I want to mute. I can get rid of that. I want to mute here. But does that mean the mute isn't gonna work on this floor? That wouldn't make sense, right? Let's check. What does it mean it's muted on the bottom floor? That is so weird, but at least this thing is muted. I don't want to mute this, do I? What does it do? Add pylite to your hand, apply a corruption 5 to your front unit. But it gives us the pylites. So I don't want to mute that. I'm thinking let's mute this. I don't know why it's got different stuff on every floor, and then give her a bunch of armor. That's gonna keep her alive, and this we'll have to do a bit later. It is feeling very dicey, and I need him on the top floor very quickly, very soon. Also want to get the Warfrost over, which I think we are gonna potentially be able to do. Do this. Do that. This is never gonna get played, is it? Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it so that I can play it here. Then my dazed 1. Piercing 1. I wanna play Warfrost. But on what floor? I think this floor, right? No, actually on this floor because it's gonna duplicate a lot more. And then we're gonna daze. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And then as soon as this comes up here, then we can just move it to him. I can play this on her for now while she doesn't have the other thing on her. And then we'll daze all of you. It's going well so far. It's going well so far. But I'm scared to say it. I'm scared to say that one thing. I think all of you know what that one thing is. I usually don't believe in that nonsense, but so far it has been applying to every run that I said it. So I'm not gonna say it. Put this here. Get rid of this. We're gonna send him now. But we can't get him to the front. This is a problem. He's attacking twice, but we do have this. And I did take it away, but then we can't ascend him. And we can do Warfrost. No, wait. I want to do it like this. Yeah. I want to do it like this. I'll show now. We play this. We bring Warfrost over to him. We get rid of this. We're not ascending him yet because we can't. We put armor on her. But she's dead. This is so sad. I wish we could just ascend up there. You know what? I think we need to sacrifice her. I think we need to sacrifice her because I can get him up on the next turn. that Hoarfrost should be able to deal with those two. And I don't think we're very far away from dealing with this one. I don't want to sacrifice her. It is saddening me so much. But look at all of the damage on him. Can you literally ascend it to the top and then it kills you? 15 times 2. Yeah, it will just... Okay. So this is just theory crafting. If you can ascend him, and I don't think you can. Let me just double check. Immune to rooted and entropy, but it doesn't say anything about ascend. You ascend him. They both attack this. It lives another turn. Then you put Hoarfrost on this. But we're not going to be able to do enough damage with this to this. So we don't do it yet. We might still do it. We'll see. We have to sacrifice her though. Okay. Do that. Oh crap, I forgot about that. He is there. We bring the Hoarfrost back. Oh, we can daze all of them. Okay, that's good. I have to strengthen her. Is that mute? We might just mute more. We mute more. We daze them. Oh, frack. But he's still going to be able to kill her. This is going to deal with him damage-wise. Then we can bring it back to him. Sort him out. But then we don't have anyone to deal with this slot. We can't deal with that. Is there any way to save them at the top? I don't think there is. Unless... Let's see. Heart of the cards. It's... What is that going to help me? Actually... This... Ascend... But we can't get him to the front. We can't get him to the front. Still feel we need to move the Hoarfrost. I think we are gonna die here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to how we did it previously, but I do think we are gonna die here. So I made the mistake. I should do this. Get, I think, rid of that. No, get rid of this. We Hoarfrost on this level. That might be a mistake. We might want to kill him first, then move the Hoarfrost to get him on the next turn. I think that's the play. Sorry for all of the redoing. I'm just so close. I don't want to give this up if I don't need to. Okay, this. I still think we skip this. We keep that there, but I need this on the next turn, so... I think all I can do is duplicate it here again. That's not gonna help anything. We do this. How much is it on? Okay, that's still fine. She is still gonna be downed. If anyone sees anything, I will definitely take hints here. But at the moment, I'm not seeing anything. I need to move it to the top, though. And I need to Hoarfrost it, even if it's not going to be very effective, because I need it to hold over. So I'm going to do that. This isn't going to save her, and she's still going to take the damage from this thing. So is it even still probably worth doing that? Okay. Let's bring him to the top. Start buffing her. Do this. It's not gonna help the one in the front, but we are still alive technically, but I do not see a way out of it because I can't deal with them. Or can I? But that thing is still the problem. That thing is not dying. I need you to die quicker. Propagate will just propagate the spell shield. Well, yeah, it will only propagate the spell shield if it went through. This is on 1. This is going to be on 1. But then we still have all of this coming up. We might make it. We might make it. But I might be imagining things. That's gonna put both of them on 1. Now we just have to somehow figure out how to deal with her. And I can tell you now, that is not gonna do anything for us. That isn't gonna help there. This is just put it here. This is also not gonna help, but that is gonna frostbite them at least. I am so close. What do I need to do to make this work? They're gonna come up and then destroy us. Okay, so both of them are on 1. I need to do this. I mean, I can put it on him. It's not gonna make a difference, I think. We can daze her. But I want to daze them, and I wish I could daze them and then duplicate the daze, but that's not possible. Wait. We Hoarfrost them. Who do I want to Hoarfrost first? We Hoarfrost them. Yeah, we Hoarfrost them. That's I think the deal, yeah. Okay, but we need the Hoarfrost to stay on you. No, that's enough. Okay, so 418 multiplied by whatever is going to be able to kill any of these. So let's move this onto him. We can get him down. I'm gonna hold over. This isn't gonna do anything, I think, at the moment. Even if we daze them, but I want to daze this. I can daze that. Do we put rage on him? Is that even gonna make a difference? I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. I think Void Almond and then... what do we have in here? This... maybe. If it does come out. So I might not want to take Rage here. Let's do Void Almond. And then we can't daze her. Do we need to daze her? I don't think so. We literally just need to deal with these guys. Oh, I think we have it. I think we have it. No freaking way. No freaking way. We have it. I did not think that was going to come through. That was like, oh, biting my nails till the end. Thank you for watching along. That was my favorite run by far so far in Monster Train. But I have to go and sleep now and somehow get rid of all of this built up energy now. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle. But thank you for joining in. And as always, I am your host, Pop Sparkle Doom. And I'm signing off tonight. And keep on shining.